So you also recently tweeted about TFIDF and how, see, like I'm on your side. I know.
Yeah, Kevin,
I love
my
the
boy.
dance. No, actually, see, it's always easy to bash some of these concepts in SEO,
Yeah,
but I think it's a bit a quick shot to just say, oh, this is not applied anymore. It doesn't make sense.
yeah,
Like, I love how you basically said in that tweet that if we understand the principle behind it, that we can just learn from it of what it might be today. And I wholeheartedly agree to that. I think so. John Mueller recently also tweeted that SEOs should think about just trying to build a search engine themselves to understand the principles better. And
yeah.
I also think that's a smart idea. But just looking at some of these older concepts like TF-IDF, absolutely smart. So can you explain TF-IDF and how you think it's still valuable, at least for SEOs to know nowadays?
Yeah, I think it's incredibly valuable. And like I said in that tweet, it is honestly one of the very first things you will learn about when you begin exploring machine learning, data science, any sort of natural language processing or text understanding. Like you have to know the basic principle of TF-IDF. So what it is in a nutshell is it's term frequency, inverse document frequency. And so it's this pretty basic formula that evaluates a particular term's frequency within one particular document compared to the corpus. For example, the word the would have lots of instances, sort of signaling that it's less important or less unique to the particular document in question. And so what it allows you to do is it allows you to pull sort of the more unique topics, the more unique words and information from a particular document. And it allows you to do kind of large scale text analysis. And it's incredibly important to play around with and just to have an awareness because you can use it for so many things in SEO. And I think it's good to just to be able to talk, be able to speak about it. And it parlays into all these other really beautiful things in terms of natural language processing, text generation, you name it. So yeah, I'm a big fan.
I totally agree. And to be fair, whenever I've used TF-IDF tools in the past, I saw a good outcome when I optimized content. I say that. I do acknowledge that Google probably doesn't use it anymore, or maybe uses a variation or like a progression of it. But there's some underlying principle that some of these tools hit on the head. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't, it's again, like I wouldn't take such an absolute stance on some of these things, especially when you see results, right? Like you always want to verify your assumptions in those regards. So, and I think, it kind of also is a beginning of an understanding of entities and how they might relate to each other, which is the hot shit at the moment in SEO.
Yeah.